What's up, YouTube? T Movies here. Now, last night I saw the series premiere of the new ABC show titled Emergence. Now, this was a show that was supposed to go to NBC, but instead ABC ended up picking up. Now, this had some pretty interesting. Like the premise in this was pretty cool, and I gotta say the show itself not that bad. Anyway, here's what the show was about. Allison Tillman from Fargo and Good Girls fame plays this newly divorced police chief named Joe, who is who's of course a police chief in a Long Island town, and she's newly divorced from her husband played by named Alex, played by Donald Faison, and Joe ends up living with her former firefighter father named Ed, played by the always great Clancy Brown. Like, who doesn't love a good Clancy Brown? I mean, Highlander, Shawshank Redemption, yeah, SpongeBob. Like, Clancy Brown, when you think of Clancy Brown, you'll think of any, like, I mean, obviously, when you think of Clancy Brown, you'll of course think of SpongeBob. He voices Mr. Krabs. You'll think of Shawshank, Highlander. I mean, he's been in some great stuff over the years. Anyway, uh, now, Joe also lives with her daughter, who's played by this actress named Ashley Huffer, uh, Hyatt. Can't really pronounce her last name that well. But like one night, when the power ends up going out, Joe ends up being summoned at a site where like a plane crash appears, and she ends up discovering that this young girl named played by Alexa Swin, who ends up suffering from amnesia, and she doesn't like remember her name and all. So Joe ends up taking the girl in, and it becomes like very clear that she's pretty much like a no ordinary girl, and she becomes like she reminds me a bit of like a. I'm not gonna lie, she literally reminds me of feels like a mix of 11 from Stranger Things and the little girl from Logan. Like that's what she kind of reminds me of in a way. Like I literally had to double check see if she was the girl from Logan. She literally D23, that's her name. But yeah, she was a little like she literally felt like a mix of 11 and D23. No, not the X23. I always keep forgetting that little girl's name from the character's name from Logan. But anyway, um, and so like she, you of course see like kind of like how in ET when the feds are after the alien, like the FBI and all, the FBI ends up being after this little girl because they feel like she's a threat to humanity. And you also have this couple who pretty much ends up pretending to be the kid's parents, but Joe quickly finds out that she's definitely not the kid's parents, and so Joe has to find out like you know who this little girl is and who and where she came from and all. I mean, Emergence. I don't. No, I didn't really expect the show to be all that great, to be honest with you. But I really got sucked in with the premiere. The premiere looked really great, and Alison Tillman. I mean, she's been in so many TV shows lately. She was on that I think that Dorg show, Downward Dorg, I think it was called. She was on Fargo, Castle Rock. If you want an actress for your TV show, call Alison Lohman. Or Tillman, I should say. Alison Lohman is a totally different actress. But, yeah, call Alison Tillman if you want yourself, want someone to be in your TV show. She's in some really interesting stuff. And it's cool to see Donald Glover is a totally different person. It's pretty cool to see Donald Faison back in the TV show. I mean, when you think of Donald Faison, you'll think of probably him being a comedic actor, from Scrubs. But Donald Faison, I really quite liked him in this. Now, granted, he is the divorced dad, so he's only there for like visitation rights and all that. But still, his chemistry with the kids, despite this, of course, the little girl here is not really her their actual kid, but I feel like there's a great family bond between this little girl and Joe and the adult characters here, and I also like the little girl's chemistry with Clancy Brown's character. I mean, yeah, like it was pretty cool to see Clancy Brown in this. He was great in his part, and this show also reminded me similar to stuff like other movies and shows like Poltergeist. I got a feel of, and it had a bit of a Stranger Things vibe to it too. Not sure why. Probably the little girl reminds me of 11. Maybe that could be it, but it does have a bit of a Stranger Things vibe to it. Now I never seen the young actress before, but I'm guessing this is probably her first feature film. Her first feature show, her acting debut, I meant to say. And I thought, for like new actress, I thought she was pretty good in her part. And the ending, the show was is a show for a network, but the ending looked a little intense with the ending. I mean, I'm not gonna spoil because this is a non-spoiler review, but the ending was a little intense right there. And it also had some interesting, cool cinematography here. I mean, I was really invested in this show, and I don't know if ABC will keep the show or not, because this really don't look like a show that ABC will renew, to be honest with you. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna continue watching the next few episodes. I know Emergence was pretty decent, and look forward to see where this movie came from, and look forward to see like the next episodes from here on out. Anyway, let me leave it to you guys. What did you do on the series premiere of ABC's Emergence? Did you like the premiere? Are you going to continue checking the show out? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This here is C Movie signing off.